Thank you, Chris. Well, it's finally arrived. The FIFA Women's World Cup takes center stage. The first game's in the books. Host nations Australia and New Zealand taking down Ireland and Norway, respectively. But the real show starts Friday when the U.S. opens its titled event. So we want to welcome Fox 2 sports anchor Daniel Esteve into the studio to talk a little bit more about soccer. And Daniel, we've got some highlights. What else do we need to know about this big match?
Well, first off, thanks for having me on the morning show.
Thanks for getting up,
I like the turnaround, working sports at night and then coming in and talking more and more sports in the morning. And we've got so much to talk about when it comes to the U.S. women's soccer team, beginning with the fact that they've won it twice already. They're looking for 3 straight wins. And if they're able to do that, well, my goodness, they could just cement themselves as one of the top teams ever to do it. And when they arrived over in Australia, you already knew the expectations were through the roof for this team. And it all begins on Friday when they take on Vietnam for their first group stage at 8 p.m. And that group features some really great competitive teams. That Vietnam team will certainly be a great test early on. Then you've got the Netherlands, one of the top teams in the tournament, and you wrap up the group stage with Portugal. So certainly exciting times for the U.S. women's national team looking for back-to-back World Cup titles, Ty.
Wow, that would be impressive. They can pull that off. But it all sounds great, sounds good, but the news hasn't been all good for the team. They lost one of their best players just before the tournament. She happened to be a St. Louis native. And
this one was one of the most heartbreaking news stories that we heard coming into this tournament. Becky Sauerbrunn, St. Louis legend and a team captain, getting injured just before the tournament. And the irony behind that was she spent part of her preseason tour in St. Louis celebrating her 200 caps. She took to Twitter to talk about just how disappointed she was to miss out. The former U.S. women's national team captain was one of the top leaders on this team. And when you miss out on leadership, it certainly makes the team even more difficult when you go into a new tournament. And this team in particular is made up of a lot of new young talent, Ty. And when you've got young talent, the veteran leadership is certainly key in seeing that success translate. So Becky Sauerbrunn, a huge missed opportunity in terms of being able to be back at the World Cup. But Lindsey Horan and Alex Morgan will serve as team captains.
Man, you are a walking encyclopedia of soccer knowledge. We appreciate that. We got the last question for you as we wrap up. Perhaps the easiest or the hardest question. Will they win a 3rd straight cup?
I mean, the scarf tells you one thing, right? You know who I'm rooting for, but there's so many great teams in this tournament. I mentioned the Netherlands, Sweden always bringing some of their best. England, injuries aside, so good. Australia, the host nation with Miss Kerr, one of the top players in the world. You've got so much great talent, and that's a testament to how much the game has grown. But you don't want to hear that from me. As far as who's going to win, who better to tell you than a former U.S. women's national team player herself?
You know, we've got a really good combination of young and veterans, you know, rookies coming into the World Cup. And I think that experience really, I'm not going to say it's going to be a cakewalk, but I don't think I'd be a U.S. women's soccer player, past or present, who would go into any tournament thinking they weren't going to win it. And so I believe that they can repeat it.
They can repeat it. And the cool thing about Ruth Harker, she's not just a U.S. women's national team member. She was a member of the very first ever U.S. women's national team back in 1985. They call them the 85ers. If you ever hear the big chant, USA, 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 her team was the one who founded that original iconic chant.
Wow, real pioneer. Daniel, thanks for getting up this morning and joining us this morning.
Appreciate you having me. Go USA.
USA, we got Watch Party. We're going to talk a little bit about that with Mike LaMartina over at Ballpark Village. But this is our guy for your weekend if you want to know all about the soccer stuff. Thanks again, Bug. Appreciate it.